Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Injured Gadgets iPhone 7 touchscreen digitizer and LCD teardown guide. The first thing you want to do is go ahead and turn off your iPhone 7. Sometimes it might turn back on during the repair. I believe ours did during this repair, and just go ahead and turn it right back off. Alright, so go ahead and using your 00 pentalobe screwdriver, which we carry on our website, go ahead and remove the two screws at the bottom of the device. Alright, once you have those screws out, go ahead and use an iSesamo tool and gently pry right here. We actually did heat up the front of the screen a little bit with our heat gun. You definitely want to heat it up, either use a heat gun or a heat mat. We carry both on our website because the adhesive holding this in kind of helps waterproof your phone, so the adhesive is very tight on there. And then of course we do sell the replacement adhesive on our website for the front glass. I do recommend buying that. It necessarily won't make your phone waterproof again, but it'll definitely help make it a little bit water resistant. Obviously we can't guarantee that, but it helps just like the original adhesive did. Once again, if your phone turns on just like ours did during the repair, turn it right back off, and yeah, just go along the sides, just trying to like lift it up. Like I said, definitely use a heat gun or a heat mat, blow dryer if you don't have one, to heat up that adhesive and get it off. Alright, so now we've got it open, and there are quite a few screws that we have to remove here. There is the new tri-wing. It's like a 7-tip, 6-tip screwdriver we have to use on the iPhone 7. Alright, so using that new screwdriver, we're going to go ahead and remove the 4 screws holding down the LCD assembly and the LCD and Digitizer flex cables right here. Alright, once all those screws are removed, go ahead and remove that silver plate. The first thing you want to do is disconnect the battery, which we do right there. Then using your iSesamo or your fingers, go ahead and remove the LCD and Digitizer flex cables. We do carry that iSesamo on our website as well. Now using your 00 Phillips screwdriver, go ahead and remove the 2 screws holding this plate at the very top of your board. Once that plate has been removed, go ahead and use your iSesamo and disconnect the front camera proximity sensor flex. Our frame was still stuck with a little bit of adhesive, so obviously just go ahead and pull that off if your frame is still stuck with adhesive. Alright, from here now you have your whole assembly with all the small parts separated from your back housing and logic board. That's the back housing and logic board. Make sure your battery is disconnected like I said earlier, and this is going to be your actual assembly. Now we're going to show you how to transfer all the parts over from this assembly to your new unbroken one. Alright, once again using your new iPhone 7 screwdriver, we're going to go ahead and remove the screws from the side. There's 3 on each side. We're going to speed this video up a little bit while we're removing them, but go ahead and remove those screws, as well as the screws that hold your home button in. And make sure that when you do remove your home button and swap it over, it's super important, but you have to be extremely careful, because if you rip that flex cable, your new home button on the new one is not going to work. Currently, as of the posting of this video on April 29th, April 30th, 2017, aftermarket home buttons will not work on the iPhone 7, nor will a non-original home button work. So, for instance, I have 2 iPhone 7s, and I take one home button from an iPhone 7 and put another one. It will not work. It will not click, nor will the Touch ID work. So that's very important to be careful on. Now we're going to remove the screws at the top of the device that hold the front camera, the proximity sensor, and the ear speaker all in. And speed this up a little bit as well. Definitely make sure to keep these screws in order as you take them out. You don't want to put them in the wrong order, because they're not all the same size at all. Alright, now using our iFlex, we're going to go ahead and remove the back plate from the assembly to transfer over to our new one. And Just going to go ahead and remove that just very carefully. The LCD flex cable is kind of stuck to it, so you want to make sure that you can either heat it up a little bit, which is perfectly fine since you don't have to worry about this old one, or you can just kind of pry it off with your iFlex like we do right there. Please note, if your iPhone 7 LCD is good, we do buy them back on our website. Just check out our LCD buyback section, and we do pay a decent bit for them. Now we're going to go ahead and remove the front camera proximity sensor flex. It is stuck on there with a little bit of adhesive, so you might want to use your heat gun again or blow dryer or whatever it may be. And yeah, you don't want to rip that. We do carry them if you do. They're currently, I believe, 15 bucks on our website as of the posting of the video. And lastly, you want to make sure that you're very, very careful. I cannot stress how careful you need to be with your home button. Want to go ahead and disconnect it from the flex that holds it in, and be very careful removing that home. So what we kind of did is heated up the front of the LCD, not the back of it, to avoid any type of damage to this home button, because there's like a little chipset there. So you want to be very careful. Pry that up extremely slowly. Like I said, if you by some chance rip this, then a new home button, no matter where you get it from, is just not going to work at all on your device. So I cannot stress how important it is to be very careful when you are removing this home button from the old frame, just because, like I said, it's stuck on there with adhesive, and we've heard of people just getting the smallest micro tear rips on there and it no longer works. So you definitely want to err on the side of caution when removing this home button. And yeah, once the adhesive is lifted off, it just kind of pops right through the front, and there's your repair. If that little thing falls out, go ahead and put it on your new assembly, and that's pretty much all there is to it. We carry all the parts and tools on our website. You can always call us up if you have any questions for your repair. Make sure to check us out at injuredgadgets.com. Thank you guys.